Hi guys, Ivan and Susan here again from Vloggers on the Loose. Today we're in a suburb called Ashfield. Now Ashfield's got a population of 1,317 residents. It's a very small suburb. It's only 0.7 of a kilometre square and 10 kilometres from the Perth CBD. And behind me there, that's the Swan River. Not a bad part of the Swan River. It's not really super duper wide, but it's okay. Very still over there. There's a slight breeze in the air, and these are the houses over here in front of the Swan River. Now there is a house for sale over here, which we will take you to. It's the most expensive house. It's the only house for sale in the area, and unfortunately, I'll let you know the unfortunates after. So this is obviously the road. This is Ashfield Parade that we're on, and it's the road right in front of the Swan River. Not a bad little spot out here, guys. Very tiny suburb. If you don't like a lot of residents. Ashfield's located in the local government area of Bassendean. The suburb is located along the Swan River, like I just said, and Ashfield is also home to Ashfield Flats. Now flats isn't the building like as in apartments. It's the largest river flat remaining in the Perth metropolitan area. So there you go. It's just part over here. Probably there's a vacant block. Look at that. That's massive. That's absolutely, so you can see the size of the blocks over here, guys, because the houses on either side of that block the blocks will be as big as that, because the fence goes right down to the back there. So the blocks over here are absolutely massive. That there is probably 1,000 square metre block. And here's some old houses and some new houses. Here's the old one here. Probably been here right since the suburb opened. And then you got a really nice looking modern house over here, full of glass to let all the light in. And then another oldie, and then a couple of new ones there with a new build over there also happening. So guys, Ashfield was originally a state housing commission suburb. Started in the 1950s and 60s. And the suburb underwent a revamp in the 1990s. And as you can see, people are building pretty big houses here. Look at this one. This is huge. Rossmond Constructions. Never heard of them. Looks like the house has been at a standstill for a while, this new construction, because there's a lot of weeds growing in front, and it's pretty high up, those weeds. So not much happening there on that new build, by the looks of it. And then there's a real old house right here, and another new build at the back there. Not sure if that's part of that old house, if it's on the same, or the block's being subdivided, but there is a new build over there. So guys, like I said, the suburb underwent a revamp in the 1990s, driven by the State Housing Commission. So they started the revamp, and there's a lot of houses out here on sewage systems, the old septic tanks and leach drain systems, and that all got converted to main sewage out here. So this old suburb's been converted now. There's no more leach drains and septic tanks out here. It's all main sewer. Old houses were bulldozed and new houses built and sold off to low income and first home buyers. So not these ones here though. These are pretty expensive houses, but if you go deeper into the suburb, you'll probably find what I've just talked about. You'll see some newer houses in there, dating back to the 1990s, so they're not that new now, 30 years old. But all the old HomesWest houses were bulldozed. So whoever bought one of those houses out here in the 1990s, he's doing okay today when we let you know the median price out here. So what do you guys think of Ashfield so far? I mean, this road here that we're on, Ashfield Parade, that looks pretty good. You got the Swan River there, but the problem is you got all that scrub and trees and stuff, and I'm not even sure if someone who's got a balcony will be able to get views of that nice river. I don't know why they plant all these big trees and that. You buy your house, you build your house, I've said this before, for those views. And then this is what they do. They plant all these massive trees here and you can't see anything. You can't see the view that you've bought the house for, which is a pity. So what's down here, guys? Let's take a walk down here. There's a walkway down here. It's the Ashfield Parade foreshore. Nice limestone steps going down, and the edge of each step is a timber railway type sleeper. And there's a boardwalk down there, or sort of a viewing type platform. The steps are okay. They're not the best, but they're okay. The limestone's being corroded a little bit. Steps are quite wide, quite deep. So you can sort of take 2 steps on one step, if you know what I mean. So have a look at this, guys. This here's the. Look how clear. Look how calm the water is. Beautiful. And there's a huge swan out there. I think it's a swan. No, it's not. Not a swan. Not moving at all. So there you go. What do you think? Quite nice. And across the river there, that's Ascot Waters, I think. Ascot across there. And we did do a video on Ascot. So across there, that's Ascot. And you can fish over here. Have a look at this. Discard your fishing line and tackle here. So if you've got any scrappy fishing line and stuff, don't leave it lying in the water, just put it in there. So guys, we're back here and we just climbed up those stairs and it's quite steep. I'm out of breath. So I'm just going to take my breath. Susan's legs hurting. So we're in all sorts of trouble here. And as you can see, straight ahead of us there, along that long road, is black clouds. Have a look at that. Have a look at this house here on the left, guys. It's quite a decent size house. And there's a dog down there running loose, crossing the road. He's escaped. And we can hear a rooster around here. Is that legal in suburbia, having a rooster Any council people watch our videos, let us know. We're 10 kilometres from the Perth CBD. Is it legal to have a rooster in your backyard? I don't think so. But this is Perth, Western Australia, guys. And anything's legal if you know someone in nice places. So maybe that person who's got the rooster knows someone in high places, who knows? So guys, the State Housing Commission still owns 22% of the houses in this area and uses this for subsidised rental accommodation. I didn't know that until I done my research. So that's interesting. So the people out here that are renting from the State Housing Commission are doing okay, because it's not a bad area out here. It's quite quiet. It is the middle of June that we're filming this. It's about 18 degrees Celsius. Not that cold though, because the wind factor is just about 0. As you can see on that Swan River, it is fairly flat. I wonder what sort of fish they're catching out there. Anyone live in Ashfield that watch our videos, let us know. Probably catch some black brim, I suppose, out there, and some flathead and all that type of thing. You might have a shark or two whizzing by. I don't think they'll bite. They've got too much flathead to eat, probably. Yeah, this here could be HomesWest houses here. These are units. They could be. There's a few units in there. I don't really know if HomesWest really does own all that percentage, 22%. I don't know, because the houses look as if this end one here could be a HomesWest house. Well, it might have been sold off, who knows. They're a West Coast Eagles supporter. Go the Eagles. 2 big Eagles banners in the window there. The West Coast Eagles aren't doing too well this year, guys. Hopefully next year. There's a house across there for rent. I'm surprised that sign's not off yet, because it's very hard to find a rental here in Perth, and you would have thought that would have been snapped up straight away. Here's a nice park here, guys. Check this out. There's a few parks in the area. For being such a small area, let's just take a walk down here and we'll show you this park. Quite nice. There's a nice playing area there for the kids, kept very well. The lawns are mowed nicely. The gardens are nice. Massive trees over there, mature trees in this park. And you've got houses either side of the park, as you can see over there. That house there would be an old HomesWest house over there, I would say, and the next one would be, all 3 in a row there would be old HomesWest houses. And you've got more houses across here, which are newer. This year could be the area where they've bulldozed in the 1990s, bulldozed a lot of the HomesWest houses. And the government rebuilt new ones and sold it off to first home buyers and low income earners. So they got themselves a good house out here, probably dirt cheap in those days, and close to the city. Good on them if people bought out here. Those of you who bought out here and you watch our channel, let us know. Did you get yourself a bargain? When we give you the median house price out here, I would say you got yourselves a huge bargain. So we don't get too far from the car, because it's going to pour down with rain. Hey mate, Gentleman wasn't sure if he wants to be on film or not. He sort of moved one way, then moved the other, then smiled. But yeah, he's just going for his morning walk. Sunday morning here in Perth, by the way. That there would be another HomesWest, couple of HomesWest houses there, he would say. So guys, Ashfield only has one primary school, and the closest high school is Cyril Jackson Senior Campus, which is in Bassendean. There's only 2 parks in Ashfield. Okay, there's only 2 around here. I thought there wouldn't be more than that because so we showed you one of the parks because it's only a very small area, guys. 0.7 of a kilometre square. And there is an IGA here and 2 little cafe restaurants. We might take you to the IGA. We'll take you to that IGA. There's a vacant block there, guys. Someone's put a shed there. I don't know what that's all about, unless they own the block next door, yeah? Not sure. Not sure what's going on there with the shed. It's a small block though. So I would say that's been subdivided and they do own that block probably. Don't know what to do with it, so they've whacked a shed on it. This here is typical style of HomesWest home here. State Housing Commission, social housing, whatever you wish to call it. So I would say this street here had the majority, or has the majority of the houses over here that the government's renting out. That's what my thoughts are. I could be wrong. If you live over here in Ashfield and you watch our videos, let us know. There's a vacant block there. It's all fenced nicely. It's got a number on it. I don't know if the house has been, I don't know how they could demolish that because you can't really get into that block. There's a tiny gate in front. So I don't know what went on there. But there's a number and a letterbox there. But no house. Which is a bit weird. Look at the nice artwork across there. That's a kookaburra. No, yeah, kookaburra. And I don't know what the one with the big beak, that's a kookaburra, and I'm not sure what the other one is. There's a car yard here in the middle of Ashfield. That's someone's house, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What? 8 cars there. Because there's a Mercedes-Benz on the road over here. Right behind us, the Mercedes-Benz on the road. Look at this house here, guys. That's definitely not a HomesWest house. I can assure you of that. It's a good looking house. Good looking gardens also. So this is actually the most expensive house here in the area. So they've subdivided that block. And this is number 1, Ashfield Parade in Ashfield. But unfortunately, guys, you have to contact the agent for a price. There's no price. This one's right on the Swan River. You can see the river through there. And you probably will get river views because that scrub isn't too high over there. And it's a double story, as you can see. It's got a swimming pool. It's built on a 500 square metre block. And that's part of it there. That's on the picture there. And here's the house over here. Quite a nice looking house, very modern house over there. So that block I showed you at the back of it, this is part of it here. So this block here would have probably been 1,000 square metre block. This guy subdivided it now, and he's got probably sold it off already, and that's the vacant block. Someone's probably going to build on there. You can see some remnants over there of a retaining wall or something over there. So interesting to see what they want for that house. So what we might do now, guys, is take you to the shopping area in this suburb and show you around there. Okay guys, here's a big reserve over here called Ashfield Reserve, and Sunday morning sports are happening. So all the kids out there playing. It looks like a fairly good playing field out there. I think they're playing soccer by the looks of it. And then around here, that's the shopping area here in Ashfield. It's a local IGA store, and there's a Istanbul kitchen which sells all sorts of things in there, like kebabs and burgers and chips and pizza. He sells everything, pizzas, the works over there. And on top of that, there's 2 apartments. And we'll show you the back part of these apartments. Might be more than 2, I don't know. But it's called Ashfield Apartments. It's a strange place to have living accommodation, because these IGAs are usually open 24/7. So there's a new build across the road here, guys. And if I was a betting man, I'd say that's a collier home, because it just looks like one. And also it's taken a long time to finish. And I think they went bankrupt, I'm not sure. So there's a lot of weeds over there growing fairly tall. So I'll just take another little walk around Ashfield over here and show you guys around. So guys, that there's the Ashfield sporting complex there. There's even got a stand in there, so it's all undercover, so if it rains the spectators won't get wet. So yeah, I might have mentioned before that I don't think the HomesWest houses are in here anymore, but it's definitely here. So the state government still owns a lot of houses out here. Definitely, yeah. I won't say more. But the suburb definitely is also undergoing some sort of resurgence, because people are investing their money in this area, as you can see here. That's a decent sized house, and you won't be spending that big dollars if you don't think something's going to happen here. Now this would have been one block, guys, in its day. 9A over there, and the number isn't on that one yet. So that would have been one big block, probably over 800 square metre block there. And then there's another new house, a couple of new houses across the road here. So it's quite, street we're going on, it's quite steep. So there's a block for sale over here, or blocks for sale, because there's 2. It's been, it's quite big blocks. We're coming up to it shortly. We'll show you. It's not a bad little spot here, these blocks for sale, because it's quite high up. And you can see the city from here. Look at that, guys. That's the Perth CBD over there. And these are the blocks here on the left-hand side. Now these are 2 blocks. So number 31 and number 31 and number 33. Because even numbers on one side, odd on the other, so these are the odd. 2 blocks here. Each block is 733 square meters, so big blocks. Offers invited. Have a look at those city views over there. So you're very high up over here. Just swing the camera right around. You can see those playing fields over there. Pretty good spot over here. And if we walk on the block over here, you can see the Perth Hills over there behind you. Look at that. That's the Perth Hills over there, all through there. And that'll light up at night. And you see all the street lights through there and the people's houses and all that type of thing. So these blocks are very good. So guys, we're just walking down another street over here in Ashfield. Near the other side of those playing fields, and you can see the kids. They're actually having a game of soccer over there. It looks like a girls team. It's a girls team playing. And we'll just take you down here, and I'll give you the median house price and all that type of thing. So guys, for a suburb that's littered with HomesWest houses, it's quite expensive. The median house price over here in Ashfield is 850,000 Australian dollars, and this is what I've been talking about before, guys. These old HomesWest areas, they usually just shoot up in price overnight. Like we're talking about the Midlands and the Balgas and the Kundulas and all those places. Get in now, because it's going to go through the roof in those areas, I can assure you. So the median house price here is 850,000 Australian dollars, and the median unit price is also massive. I was quite surprised, 685,500 Australian dollars. And these here, guys, these are all HomesWest houses here. This is the typical HomesWest house here, what it looked like in the day. The median land price out here, and I would say those blocks we just showed you would go for much more than this. I would say those blocks will probably be 700,000 or 800,000 each, because the median land price out here is 330,000 Australian dollars. Now, if you're interested in those blocks, look on realestate.com.au, and the agent's details all on there. Here's a nice new build here. Look at this. It's got a beautiful wide veranda here. Really wide. And they're about to sit down over there and have their lunch on their veranda. Good on them. It's got an electric gate there, and it's got another house at the back. So that block was also subdivided, and then a house built on the back. So that's what's going to happen out here, and which I don't like, because 2 hours are getting all close. Houses are getting very close by to each other again. Look at that sign over there, danger. A bully lives here. Now, is that a dog or just a bully? Your local bully from school. I think it's a dog, he's barking. Your local work bully or your local school bully? Well guys, what we might do over here in Ashfield is wrap it up. Wrap up the video before it starts raining, because it's going to rain. Might just wrap it up here, guys. Or we go across the road, wrap it up over there. So what we might do is we want something a bit better in the background, so we'll have some greenery in the background. How's that? The playing fields. And I don't want that bully to start bullying me. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on Ashfield in Perth, Western Australia. Let us know what you thought of the suburb. Don't forget to give it the thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.